Hey, what's up? Welcome to Rick Rollins Breaks the News, where instead of the fake way that they tell you the stories, I will tell you what really happened. First of all, we're going to start with a train crash that happened in Washington, D.C. yesterday, as one metro train slammed into the back of another on the Red Line at the height of the evening rush. So basically, it killed as many motherfuckers as it could. Now, this is pretty jacked up. Now, I sometimes take the Red Line in Chicago, so I'm glad this was not in Chicago. At least everyone was dying somewhere else. D.C. Mayor Adrian M. Fentry said that 7 people were confirmed dead, 2 others remain critical. Now, basically what they're saying is, some dumb motherfucker crashed the train and now everybody's dead. So they should just throw that instead of even hanging that motherfucker, they should just throw him onto the third rail and let his ass fucking fry. Because he is basically a murderer 7 times over, because the motherfucker just went and crashed a train. Unless it was mechanical. The problem is it might have been mechanical, but in that case, they should take the mechanic and throw that motherfucker on the rail. You know what I mean? Fuck that shit. Okay, moving on. Iran is not going to recount the votes in the election that they stole, and you can see right on it's I guess a website called VOA News, Voice of America. You can see a picture of President Ahmadinejad. I mean, it looks like he's constipated, or he's like got something like a butt plug up his ass or something like that. He just looks real weird, this expression on his face. It's probably because all these old geriatric son of bitches are telling him what to do, and he's just sick of it. He's probably about to pull a gun out and kill them himself. But in any regard, Iran will not be recounting the shit because these 90-year-old fucking religious bastards that run the country somehow are still running it. I mean, it wouldn't even be that difficult to kill them. I mean, all you would have to do is kick the walker out from under them, basically. But somehow, they're still running the country after all these years. So, the opposition leader, Mousavi, is working on what he calls a general strike plan. I have no idea what the fuck that means. They just need to fuck somebody up. That's my opinion. So they just need to be fucking somebody up. Now also it says here, Moscow backs Iran. Who gives a fuck about Moscow? Now that place is being run by the former KGB agents anymore. So who gives a fuck about them? Fuck them. I mean, I like Russian people. I really do. I like Russians. They're a lot of fun. They're great people. But I don't like their leaders, though. I think their leaders are just some sons of bitches. And thirdly today, in our top stories, now you might be waiting, you might think that you're lucky this year and that Ed McMahon is going to show up in your doorstep because you have won the Publishers Clearinghouse. Well, think again, motherfucker, because Ed McMahon died yesterday at age 86. So you're not going to win shit. So just get that out of your head. Okay? So Ed McMahon dies at age 86. Now, I do recall him being on the Tonight Show. Maybe some listeners, that's before your time. It was honestly just barely within my time. He did this from 1962 to 1992. And of course, if you ever did see that, he was famous for saying, "Here's Johnny." Well, here's the fucking morgue, because he's fucking dead now, you know what I mean? But, like, actually, he did have a pretty interesting career. It was pretty long, and then eventually he was doing the Publishers Clearinghouse. But don't expect a check from Ed anytime soon, because he's pushing up Daisy's motherfucker, okay? And MySpace, everybody knows what MySpace is, and Facebook these days. The new online boom. Well, MySpace, the online social network owned by News Corp, said that they are going to close at least 4 offices outside the United States and eliminate 2/3 of its international staff. Well, that's too bad that some people are going to lose their jobs. But what MySpace really needs to eliminate is all the annoying fucking pages. Now, tell me if I'm the only one who thinks this. The annoying fucking pages. You go, like, say you're looking for an image in Google or something. You accidentally click on some asshole's MySpace page. It takes fucking forever to load. It doesn't matter if you have, like, 5 gigabytes of RAM in your fucking computer. It's gonna lock the son of a bitch up because there's so many animated GIF pictures and so many fucking animated comments and all kinds of shit that you know you're in for, like, about 2 minutes of just trying to load their stupid fucking page with all their idiot fake friends. So that's what I think MySpace should get rid of. They should eliminate 2/3 of their users, and I'm not talking about revoking their accounts. I'm talking about killing them. Okay. Now, covering some business news. If you're familiar with day-to-day financial news, you might be familiar with, there's this controversy about the guy who founded Apple. He's been sick. They didn't tell the shareholders. Now people are saying, should they not? It doesn't fucking matter. That's a different fucking story. Everybody knows there's been a recession since the Bush administration drove the economy, really the whole world, into the ground. Straight into the fucking ground. There's no doubt about that. So it doesn't matter what country you're from. All you have to know is that United States Republicans ruined the world economy. But that's also another story. And I don't mean to get on a tangent about that, but the iPhone, even through the recession, has been selling like hotcakes. So, basically, I don't have a lot to say about that. I mean, the iPhone seems like it's pretty cool. I don't own one, personally. But they seem pretty cool. So if you own one, props to you. And the last story of the day, John and Kate +8 or whatever the fuck they were. John and Kate divorced. So they were talking about it in entertainment news for, is this going to happen? I mean, they basically kind of knew it was going to happen, but John and Kate had this big decision. I mean, I don't give a goddamn about these people anyway. But, so, they are apparently getting divorced. I mean, if you care. So, who gives a fuck? I mean, the bitch was spitting out kids like a fucking pinball machine. She probably got sick of that shit. I mean, the woman's vagina has got to be... It's like the road from Kuwait to Iraq. I mean, that motherfucker is blown up. You know what I mean? She probably just got sick of that shit. And, I mean, I don't know. She's probably thinking about murdering her children because she's probably fucking sick of them now. She has too many. And she's like, you know, still basically in the prime of her life. So, I mean, I don't know if she is considering like a mass homicide, but, I mean, that's definitely probably a possibility. Her kids are cute, I guess. So I hope she doesn't do that. But she's probably just, I don't know, she probably just wants to fuck or something. She's probably sick of spitting out kids all over the place. I mean, Jesus Christ. But anyway, I might get some more information on this and do a feature story on that. But that is basically the news for today, as Rick Rollins will tell you the real deal. Don't be brainwashed by the corporations and the man and the system telling you what is happening in the world. You can rely on Rick Rollins to tell you the real deal, the truth, unbiased reporting. So that is what is up. And I hope you come back in the future for more true news, motherfucker.